Hey guys, it's your girl Brooklyn Sugar, and I wanted to come to you guys with my 4-week review of the Sassy Mitchell Brazilian Natural Curl. I want to start by apologizing because my intent was initially to show you guys how I actually colored the hair and will bleach this hair and just give like an initial review of it. But unfortunately, things did not go well with how I initially had it installed, and I had to go back, get it fixed again. I ended up getting sick, going into the hospital, and then just a week or 2 weeks ago, I got sick again with an eye infection from using old mascara, which is a lesson I learned that I already knew, but I guess I needed to hear. But I wanted to basically just give you guys a review as far as my process on the hair and what my thoughts are on it. For those of you that follow me on Instagram, you may have seen how I had the hair when it was freshly wet, how it looked. But I just wet a quarter section of my hair literally about a good 5 or 6 minutes ago, just to show you how the hair looks when it's wet. I have a closure on the top from Closure Addicts right here. So this is a Sassy Mitchell hair, and this is a hair from Closure Addicts. And Closure Addicts closure mimics the Sassy Mitchell hair to the T. It matches it exceptionally well. One of the things that I did have a problem with it was that I found that I had a lot of short hairs in the closure, and it became noticeable when I straightened it. So when I straightened it initially when I got it installed, and the beautician that did it, the first thing she said is you got a lot of flyaways. And it's not like, well, you just clip it, because it's a closure, you don't have that much hair on the lace. So I kind of just kept trying to like use a little stiff stuff here and there, but after a while I got annoying, so I just decided to just keep it in its curly state for the time being. One of the things that I like about this here is that it's very easy to manage. Like, I can comb it out while it's wet very easily. And another thing, even when it's dry, I can comb through it. But what I like to do is go through it with a brush. Like, I'll go through it in sections. So I'll section it off and I'll comb through and brush through in sections, especially late at night when I'd like, every once in a while, well, maybe like the first 2 weeks I was doing it, but the past week or so I stopped twisting it or anything at night. But for the most part, I was wetting it every night, and I would not really wetting it but dampening it every night, and I would do like 2-strand twists in sections, and then in the morning I would just basically take it out and unravel it and leave it. Sometimes I would wet it in its entirety, and I would towel dry it a little bit, but I would use a little bit of Miss Jessie's Pillow Soft Curls as well as her Baby Buttercream. I'd use these two products while it's wet on the hair, and I'd use a little bit of Kinky Curly's Curling Custard when I wanted to keep my curls defined and low, on like a level of, I guess I'd say this is like a level of a 4 as far as volume with curliness, and this I'd say is probably like on a good 8 because it's twice the size. I've used a little bit of the curling custard just to keep the hair down and not have it grow on me so big throughout the day. I didn't use any today, so this is about a good 12 hours worth of hair for the day. If you can see it really well. This is about a good 12 hours worth of me having the hair in its natural state at the end of the day. And I absolutely love this hair. I've enjoyed every bit of it. I highly recommend this hair to anyone. This is hair that I do not recommend you buying and then saying, well, I want to straighten it out, because the curls are just gorgeous. It looks very natural. It looks like your own natural hair when you decide to do like a braid out or even do like bantu knots. So this is definitely going to be, you know, my go-to hair of choice. And I have enjoyed Sassy Mitchell's hair so much that I decided to buy some more hair. Now, I know I said I only make 2 big purchases every year, hair purchases every year, but I decided to just go out on a limb and purchase some more hair. And this time I decided to go with their exotic wave, and I purchased 2 24s and a 22-inch. Don't shoot me, because it does cost a couple of pretty pennies, but this is a 24 inches, and the hair is easily manageable as well. I got no strands whatsoever from just combing it out. The wefts are very neat. The beards are very, very short, just like my Brazilian natural curl when I first showed it to you guys, just so that you can see the beards here. They're very, very short. The hair it smells clean. It doesn't have like any funky odors or anything like that. The hair feels very soft as well. It does not have like any crazy split ends on the ends of it. And I like this natural wave that it gives. You can definitely call me a sassy sister now because, excuse the buzzing, the mister's cooking. I decided to make this go out on a limb, make this purchase. Well, not really go out on a limb. I'm pleased with this here, so why not try something else from them? And instead of getting a closure from Closure Addicts, I decided to try Pretty Proper hair because the stray ends kind of scared me a little bit from Closure Addicts with the curly hair. And I wasn't sure if I'd get the same thing again with a straight hair. But I decided to buy a closure from Pretty Proper hair. And they're here in Brooklyn, so I went to their boutique. They're literally about maybe 20 minutes from my house, which is great. So I went on my lunch break and purchased their closure. And what I like about their closure, unlike Closure Addicts, is that the knots are lightly bleached. So if you can see it really well, and I'll show you it with it against my hand. You really don't see the knots at all, which I love. So I don't have to go back and bleach the knots. I can leave it just as is. I can even put a little bit of a piece of stocking underneath to match, but I think it matches my scalp really well, so I'm probably just going to leave it just as is. I cannot wait to install this hair. Going to, at the 11th hour of the night, I am going to try to bleach this hair tonight and wash it so that tomorrow I can seal the wefts before getting my hair done Saturday morning. So once again, will I recommend this hair? Yes, I will. You don't really need product on the hair, but I do like using the curling custard on it when I want to keep the volume down and just have it with this slight wet look. With the curling custard, I use just a little bit, and it literally stays just like this throughout the entire day. I do not get this much volume, which I do get as the day goes by. So I absolutely love this hair, and I would highly recommend it to you guys. I will also recommend Closure Addicts because I am pleased with the closure, but I do not recommend getting a curly closure with the intention to straighten it. If you have any questions, any concerns, feel free to hit me with any comments or questions below. I'll be glad to. And you should also check me out on Instagram because I do have a couple of videos and pictures of the hair. I'll try to include a few of the pictures here within the film, but you should definitely check it out. Later.